caption right here. A young boy ran down the street and climbed into the Hispanic woman's car. In an effort to protect him, she held on to him until the police arrived, while his mother appeared to be standing there the entire time. So the reason why this is super controversial is because there's a man that gets in between this mother. Well, not the mother, gets in between this woman holding this strange kid that just ran to her, saying, hey, listen, get off of this kid. The mother's right there. You know, you need to let go of the kid. And a fight almost breaks out. So this is a crazy video. I'm going to give my commentary because I disagree with most of what people are talking about in this video. So let's see what's going on.
No, you gotta wait for the police.
Yeah,
because there's a situation in there.
Why you even getting involved, man? You know what's going on and you ready to get involved in something that you don't even know what's happening.
Exactly.
I know this now because he's covered. As soon as I saw the boy, I said,
La situación es que ella no va a entrar.
you always come to the African market. Yeah.
Él dice que él
You always come to the African
Una
market.
situación aquí hay. Aparentemente una situación en donde ese niño anda deambulando y no saben si es la mamá de
la
ella.
mamá de ella.
Una situación aquí ahora.
She don't speak the English. That's
No,
what
pero que yo estoy en el medio, no.
Tiene que esperar a la policía porque
No tienes que esperar a policía. Tú puedes dejar que se va y ellos van en su vida.
o dáselo mami para que viste.
No, no es que viste, papi, que yo esté en el medio y yo no sé si es su mamá o qué sé yo.
Tú no tienes que estar en el medio.
Mama,
No, pero por eso.
leave her alone. That's Hassan. That is Hassan. Did you?
Yo entiendo eso.
You don't speak English, so how
Pero
you?
do you not speak Spanish? What's the problem? Hey, sir.
Bring the kid. That's it.
Okay,
That's Hassan.
okay. Okay,
Nonsense.
according to the police, that's it.
That's a fucking son. Not even
No,
son.
they told me to cross the street.
The son is across the street. She's right here. The problem is if you was a Spanish, that's why you're gonna find out. No, don't do that. I'm not doing that. Mama, I'm saying, hold on.
Hold on. All right. There's a lot to break down here. All right. First of all, I don't know if you guys noticed. We'll bring it back later, but at some point it almost looked like the kid was trying to get off of the woman. All right. The Spanish woman that the kid ran to looked like at some point he was trying to get away from that woman. You know, the mother doesn't speak English. The mother looks like she's from a totally different cultural background, and she may not be fully aware of what's going on. And then you have the fact that she sees the energy rising. She does, and then this African. Now, here's what I think is really going on. I think the African man realizes that the mother's also African, and so he's taken upon himself to get the kid away from this woman. But now the public is intervening, and the public is like, hey, listen, you know, we don't know why this kid ran to this strange woman. What if this kid is trying to get away from something that we don't know about? Well, if that would be the case, why isn't nobody talking to the kid? Why is there not one single person there? Everybody's worried about, hey, leave this kid alone. Let's wait for the police to get here, causing all this commotion. But nobody's actually saying, hey, little boy, why did you run here? What is the problem? All right. Like, what is the issue? And even if you don't think the boy's going to be able to respond, which is a whole nother thing also, because maybe the kid is like nonverbal. Maybe the kid's on the spectrum. Like, you know, maybe like, I just feel like, what the hell? Nobody's even trying to figure out what's wrong with the kid. They over here just trying to figure out who can keep possession of this kid. You know what I mean? And so now things are going to get a little bit hot. You got now, you know, you got a bunch of people over here that are like, yo, this guy's now seeming like he wants to fight with the woman. He is getting loud. All right. He did get physical. He removed the kid from that woman's grips. And so now the people want a problem with him. Look at this.
He was trying to get in her car.
Yeah.
Okay. Now the mother is here. How come I said that's a mother? That's no trouble. Okay, you got me, but I got here. You're yelling for money. She don't want to get the baby. She don't know who it is. He was running in the street. He was running in the street.
La situación aquí, Leder News reportando, ¿eh? Leder en la casa, ¿qué es lo que? Reportero estrella. Ok, guys. Mami, mira, yo creo que tú te puedes ir. Yo creo que tú puedes irte.
Yo no sé, tú sabes, a mí no me molesta dárselo, pero yo no sé.
Aparentemente ella es la mamá de ese muchacho. Well, let me see what happened.
The mother is right here. Come on. The mother is right here.
I was here.
That's the mother.
Papa, brother, ¿qué tú crees? ¿Eso es lo mismo?
It's not a problem.
Bueno, mi gente, ya me voy. Dejen eso así. Yeah. Situación en el Bronx.
And let's be clear, still, nobody has asked the child what's going on, checked the child for marks. Everybody's claiming to be concerned about the child, but it's really an ego competition right now. All right, it's really like who's now these grown men are yelling. It's like the crowd isn't even around the child. All right, the crowd is now around the man that you guys was telling to mind his business. Now he's walking away, but you guys still want to yell at him. All right. Now, this is a sticky situation, okay, because I believe everybody's heart is in the right place in this video. All right. That Spanish woman didn't know what to think. She didn't know what to expect. And you know what? As a matter of fact, I think this video is almost over. We are going to bring it back because I think it's important that we see the part in which where it's just like, OK, little boy ran to you. But why are you holding on to this little boy now? All right. The little boy wants to get away. All right. Can we find out if the little boy can talk? You know what I mean? So there's a bunch of things going on with this video. I think it's almost over, but I'm going to let it play out. And then I want to give some more commentary and get to the front of the video. This is Instagram, so we can't move it back and forth. But all right, hold on.
No, you got to wait.
Okay, good. This is it right here. All right, the video just played back. Now check it out, right? Little boy, I don't know who's holding who. Are you guys seeing what I'm seeing right here? Who's holding who at this point? All right, little boy tried to get inside your car. You see the mother in the background with all of those kids. All right, look, even the other one is like trying to figure out what's going on. Nobody speaks English. All right, but I want you to pay attention to the kid. Does the kid understand what's happening right now? All right, looks like the kid is trying to push the woman away a little bit. It's like the woman's like damn near picking the little boy up at this point. All right. Now it's clear the little boy is trying to get off of the woman. All right. It's clear. So now it's like, all right, how much of this, what is your role now here, ma'am? All right. You're looking at the camera. You're talking to people. You're holding the kid. Let's find out what's up with the kid. All right. Let's talk to the kid. All right. Let's talk to the mom. All right. Now, as far as this guy, now he's doing too much. All right. That's too much. Here's why. You don't need to get physical. You're a total stranger. You have no vested interest in getting the kid with the mother. I can understand if somebody was walking away with the kid, or I could even understand the people that want to keep the kid away from the mother. But I don't understand somebody wanting to get physical, ripping the kid away from the stranger, getting to the mother if the kid isn't going anywhere. All right. Now it's like you're doing too much. All right. Let the only thing you can do is wait for the police to arrive and let them investigate or reason and try and convince these people otherwise. You know what I mean? But for you to get physical, rip the kid away from this woman, it's just like, all right, bro. Now, everybody that's looking at the situation, they're itching to jump in. And that was the reason that he gave them to jump in. Now, this big guy over here who's seemingly trying to look, he's telling them to calm down, but he's the loudest one here at this point. And I don't know. Look, now the woman that was so concerned about the kid, she's over here trying to record, trying to talk to these people, not even worried about the kid that you was going crazy about in the first place. Am I wrong here? Did they really even care about the kid in the beginning? Because if y'all really thought, like, where's the mother at this point? We don't see the mother on camera. We see everybody arguing about everything but the kid.
Aquí Leder News reportando, Leder en la casa, ¿qué es lo que? Reportero estrella.
Everybody should have walked away a long time ago. All right? Everybody should have walked away a long time ago. So that was the first video. Hold on a second. If you hold on one second. Yeah, you know, I got to do the audio checks, make sure that everything is loud and clear. But yeah, that's the first video, and